finna start. It ain't gon' bracket without me. I'm famous in the bitty, bitch like Fashion Valley. She gon' wanna buy the weed, and when she get the munchies, I take a bitch to eat up.
You sure you wanna do this?
Oh man, let's get to it. Hey, check this out, man. I got a partner of mine, this shit go back like rocket chairs, man. Solid. Talking about solid. I'm gonna let y'all listen to him, his story. Earn money, earn millions, earn billions. You gonna have some respect. You gonna earn something around here. Let's get to it though.
We're gonna give it up to Say It With Your Chest podcast. Cesar Belifonte, and I go by Ern Billions, baby Gangsta Ern.
Oh, real shit. We doing this shit for the people who don't know you. We got that good report saying the county jail, the streets.
It's gangsters.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself with the music, the entrepreneurship. Matter of fact,
am I closing one of my shirts?
Yeah.
Shout out to Say It With Your Chest podcast. Big up and Dago.
Yeah. So
I'm an innovator. I do a lot of thinking. Like if I'm thinking it, I'm gonna do it. I wanna achieve it. I'm somebody who's trying to get a job done. When I grew up, it was like we had little foundations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I better myself?
So what are steps that you taking to do that? I remember I caught you one time. I went to the dispensary and I seen you out there campaigning. That's why I ended up getting one of these shirts.
Man.
I think that was like 2 years ago.
That was about 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I took care of it. I respect you, but and everything that you got. Go out to this motherfucker to the cleaners, P.
I've been to prison. I seen what it was like to have no pockets.
Right.
I seen what it was like to be stricken and not have a certain type of value. You know, some niggas get to cut off 6 months parole. I did the whole term parole.
Oh, you was cutting up?
No. I was just high risk parole.
Oh, you're high risk.
My court days is different. I go to court day, they're off the record and be like, is your dad against Ern? I be like, nah, man. My dad is Ernest Alexander. What is that about? Is that going to get me out of this case?
Yeah, gonna get you into more trouble?
Yeah, so when I seen the system and when I seen how it could break you, it could break you or make you. Your family depending on you. You damn near threw yourself away. And now people depending on you. What you gonna do? Your father passed away in my situation. My mama been having open heart surgeries in my situation. So what am I gonna do to keep the legacy going on? Do I go green box it? Or do I try to, we can sell these shirts that you talking about right here and not go to jail. We can change the narrative.
That's what I'm talking about.
I end up doing 2 independent movies out here.
Some of the movies.
Jealousy Point, and one is called Dangerous Point, and I'm working on a third one called Paradise Point. I'm a great thinker, you know what I'm saying? Because sports, I didn't play sports, you know what I'm saying? But with Pops being in the situation that he had going on for my mom, didn't want us hurt, so I picked up writing. Okay, I learned how to hustle in these streets. Now I'm printing out flyers for my first show at 15 now. I'm going to Mark Twain using their computer class to print out flyers and shit to go do a show and telling Sick B, Daddy Rich, and let's do the VFW. I'm already getting out of the streets at 15. Don't want to just be on the block all night, be rebellious out the house, and get my ass kicked by the OGs. No nigga, while you outside.
You want a little bit more, sounded like.
In my community, it's a lot of other little musical dudes over there. While I'm walking up into a studio at 15, at like 13, younger than me, who's walking out of the studio is Lil Oso Ocean. He had a little rap group back then called the Lil Savages. Him and the artist now, Kiji, they had their little group going on, but I came in as an independent with my homies who didn't rap, because I'm trying to show them something different, but they get bored with that shit and leave, you know what I'm saying? A few of them made it, some of them saying.
Streets got to them pretty much.
Yeah.
It happens, though. Let's get back to something. You just spoke about your pops. Like, for the people who don't know who your pops, who is your pops?
Ern on the sign himself. Right. He came with a record label called Break My Enough Records, like in 91, he passed in 92. But he grew up in the neighborhood. His kids pop locking, break dancing. The community was like 80% African American, you know what I'm saying? And we don't get to see that in today's time. To every one house on the block was like a different, you know what I'm saying, type of race or something. Now, they done took over the block, and now it's like one house on the block is us. He was keeping a lot of shit locked in. Based on the times that it was, he had like family migrating from Louisiana's, and you know what I'm saying, people it was tight. All that builds character within the person. Why is this person like that? But he's a family man, but he got children, multiple children, you know what I'm saying? I got sisters and stuff, you know what I'm saying, brother and stuff. My granny in the community of the Ocean View area, he bought her house and paid her house off to her, like she was able to have a house. We all share the same name, my grandfather, my father, and me, you know what I'm saying? So when my grandfather wasn't there, he stepped up.
See, a lot of people don't know this type of stuff, but everyone just want to speak about just the gangster. So people don't want to speak about the good stuff and the positive stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna ask you a question. You as offspring, that's your pops. Do you feel any pressure by your pop's name?
Not pressure off to him, but like everybody, I'm regular like everybody. I don't really miss him because I didn't really get to have him. So I wish I had him. If I'm saying it right.
It's hard to miss something that you weren't accustomed to type of shit. I get what you're saying.
So I wish I had him, even though he has this moniker. When I go outside, I gotta learn that when I go outside. When I'm like 13, I go to Keeler Middle School.
And you and your pops are from the same hood?
We from the same community where he purchased my grandmother's house.
Right, the same community?
Yeah, where I was born and raised right there. I'm born Paradise Valley Hospital. He bought the house that I was raised in. My grandmother.
Southeast San Diego?
Southeast San Diego.
Okay, dig that.
You know what I'm saying? But I pushed the whole Southeast.
What does Southeast mean to you, though?
It's a family. See how it's just me and you doing this, nigga? We have more people doing this with us. You'll have nigga like a typewriter over there. She black. I have a nigga right here, he black. You know what I'm saying? It was you know what I'm saying? It was some proper shit, I believe.
Yeah, I remember there's a lot of stuff done changed out here, bro. Even just the College Grove, how the mall was back then. There's a lot of shit
when
done
they had to
changed.
spin a little wheel.
Yeah, we had the Gold Coast Classics. We used to have a lot of students in there that took to the way.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm from the community of my father. Now, in Mission Beach, he got a video that's called "Put the Rags Down."
Is that right?
He shot the actual video at Mission Beach. Mission Beach had a photo booth set up where they got the arcade now. It was a music video thing where you go in there and make a music video, and he was able to do a video.
You know how back in the day we had the Bloods and the Crips, and we still have it to this day. Back in the day, you know, the Bloods and the Crips was pretty much like protecting the neighborhood, stuff like that, and trying to give back to the community, pretty much policing their own neighborhood. How do you feel about the way shit changed?
I believe it was needed. They seen something that was trying to stop plays that's going on in today's time. It'd be a lot more grandchildren out here. Everything would be a lot more preserved in numbers. We was deep. Right now we in prison cells. Or I do the same thing in today's time. Everybody's looking for a way out. Everybody's looking for a insight on how to be a part of something, even if they're not even looking for a way out. Sometimes people be like, nigga, I like what you do, nigga.
Can I help be a part of that?
Yeah, communication is one thing that is stricken from us back in the day. They didn't have us with books. We couldn't read right now. So just for you to be able to highlight your person, to talk to your person, to put a nigga up on game about something, that's way more powerful than to give some bread out or misleading somebody. I would have never known the game if I didn't come sit with Cesar. You wouldn't know how to be ready for the next level of interviews if you wasn't like, nigga, your story hot, nigga, and
let's tap into it.
You know what I'm saying? We've been standing on business and we're going to stand on business.
Oh, God, you feel me? Just to touch back on how things used to be. If your hood was to say to you, we done with this violence, we start giving back to the community, would you be so quick to riot still?
They're doing that right now to Ocean View Park right now. They renamed it to Pettis Park. They're about to cut the ribbon.
The city doing it or is the hood?
I'm not going to say it's the hood doing it. That's little kids or something.
We're not talking about the hood being bad kids.
Keep it gangster with you. Like, I tell my kids what to do. I don't think nobody from the hood could tell me what to do. This is where I push my big homie line at.
It's more of a positive. It's not the same that we need you to go ride.
I'm just saying for any kind of like, they can't.
So you'll be against it?
No.
So you'll be with it?
I'm saying, but this, you're not hearing me, bro.
You're not answering. That's what I'm asking you.
I'm going to get a text about it from my female on Instagram. I got somebody by the name of Mackin from my community. He does black activists like that. He might say, baby Ern, I'm doing something at Ocean View Park. Come through. And I'm going to come through. That's my nigga Mackin from the community. He doing some black activist shit. I'm fucking with it.
Okay.
When you got a young homie from back in the day, this nigga 17, 19, 20, he run whatever, okay, and I'm not even involved in nothing that he got going on.
We have mutual respect for each other. Yeah. So I'm gonna paint a picture. So if I called you, I'm like, yo, what's up, Cesar? Ern. And then I'm giving back to the community right now.
At what park?
Hello.
Other than just a hood nigga, I got relationships around this whole community. You can be super G, right, and know how to move. Hood can stand for that or not. Who gives a fuck what they do or not?
Gangbanging is somewhat commercialized now.
I'm gonna talk gangbanging. You wanna go start a gang?
Hell no, start a gang.
Get some drugs or something and start doing some shit like that. You're not doing no shit like that and putting little homies on. No, ain't nobody dubbing nobody. Why you think I'm not out there? Okay, I want to change my life. I ain't no big homie saying baby Ern.
Bro, you can't. You a big. How old are you?
Listen.
Who old are you?
You know how many G's?
How old are you?
I'm 34.
You're a big homie.
But since I was, my dad been gone for 31 years.
Hey, I'm 17 years old. I'm 16 years old, right? And I look up to you, and I want to be your little homie.
Here's what I'm gonna do with you. I'm gonna show you the EINs, the LLCs, postal trademark.
I like that.
I'm gonna show you how to look up property.
You have to understand, bro. You a big homie. Because there was just a time when I was 16, I looked up to someone that was.
So that hood shit is out.
But my thing is, though, even though you might think it might be out, it might be a little nigga that might run up on you. You know what I'm saying, and no, not run up on you, run up under you. Excuse me, slide up under you as to be a little homie. You
I do that with people like.
So why are you saying? So why are you saying that people not doing nothing like that when you are?
I got the, but
you think that I haven't? I want people to change the way they look at the hood because that's where we from. In the community, the hood, the streets, yeah. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I want people to understand like we're not animals, bro.
No, we love our sections. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes us who we are, right. And that's why I do what I do today because I grew up in these hard ass sections. Either you're gonna make it here or you're not. And you know how many people that didn't make it. So
you're not giving yourself enough credit. You know what I'm saying?
Different.
You got to think about everything, bro, because you're big. I respect you. So that's why I'm talking to you. You teaching this game to Ocean or one of your partners? You think that's not rubbing off on him? It's gonna go to someone else?
If I do the behind the scenes, I'd have somebody tell me too, like I'm one of the most famous persons that they don't know.
Matter of fact, speaking of the most famous person that we don't know, do you feel you stepped on, P?
I had words with Wagon, and we got it to where right now we're talking about doing a televised series, like a Power or like a Snowfall, and with the writers of Power. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a major play within itself. So yeah, so he was yelling it out, but I know it's pioneers out here and that's been calling, and I'm working with them just based on that. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing who I was, you know, but I know that there's been plays that everybody could have been made, but it's timing too with everything too. You know what I'm saying? We in new times too. Where now they're doing series. Now you watch Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? Now they're giving out roses, and I'm tripping off Pops. He was young. You know what I'm saying? He was 26. I didn't know that he he touched the world like how he did. So I'm honored.
Name something that kind of touched you, that kind of like impact you the most.
The memories with Pops, like Pops had like pads and shit. I would chill with my Pops, and he had like pads like with slides, and in the back of his house, he had that lifestyle. When a nigga say the hood is just everybody outside today, and they getting fly, and they putting that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they coming outside and they getting fly, but then you got this one person, everybody dips out and slides where they go to, but his little dip out and slide out was, you know what I'm saying, with his family, you know what I'm saying? He had houses and shit.
I took care of his family.
The Ferraris, nigga, the Porsches, nigga.
Right.
He had all that, and at 26.
And paid off Granny house too, you said?
Yeah, so my granny house on 37th Street, South 37th Street.
We did a lot.
You know what I'm saying, and was married, you know what I'm saying, to my mom. He just was all around type of, you feel me, good person. A youngster at 26, you know what I'm saying, without a coach or nobody telling him, you know what I'm saying. I think that's what we lacked. Like you said, people coming together, without nobody telling you, youngster, you know what I'm saying, slow that down a little bit or something, and try to build off of what you got instead of still doing whatever led you to the night wherever what happened in your situation that you was in. You could have been writing movie scripts or something now. You know what I'm saying? You could have been just started podcasting back then or something. You know what I'm saying? So you could have been on a great level. So I'm honored about Pops, and shout out to everybody. I fuck with everybody from day one.
What was the most traumatic thing that ever happened to you in your life? If you remember, if you even could have shared it though.
Growing up without the father, you know what I'm saying? Not having him, and you having to go off balance, you know what I'm saying? Adapt. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect, you know what I'm saying? But you grow from that. You try to grow from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You try to grow from that and let that be your strong point. And even though that's your core of your deepest element. For me, as I'm not a therapist, y'all don't. You can call me. Yeah, you want to try to make it your strong point. You know what I'm saying? Because up in this world, you knock down all these houses, man. It's a jungle out there, and then sometimes you might not have nobody on your side, and you might have to understand how to just have somebody on your side, or to be observant for another second, another day, another tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? With the grace of, you know what I'm saying, the power within you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You ever feared for your life before? I mean, I got PTSD and all type of stuff that's going on with me.
Being out there seeing so much, understanding so much, you know what I'm saying, and not wanting to understand so much, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's just like, you feel me? And it's, I'm going to say it's a lot inside. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, for me being a writer with music, I would do music to exercise my thought. And, you know what I'm saying, just based on it's just a lot that I can express from, you know what I'm saying, in today's time, into the time of the times, you know what I'm saying, from reading in books, you know what I'm saying, from I go back and look at this interview, I can always, you know what I'm saying,
I can grow from it or something.
Reader's Digest, I can always grow from it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, I can grow from it and feel it. I'm already juggling so much, and it's always something more to
So how you deal with it? Through the music, through the writing and the music? Like, how do you deal with it?
Staying creative, you know what I'm saying?
Staying creative.
Yeah, through the music, through the writing. I'm trying to get the network and social and interact more. It's not about always the going out, you know what I'm saying? It's about the networking and getting the business done, and it's time to go out when it's time to go out. And team is everything too, you know what I'm saying? In position, you gotta know your position and have team.
If you could change anything about this street shit, what would it be?
Don't turn down the people when they're coming for help, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
The streets want some opportunity, man. Even if homie is criminal minded, his program wasn't right, he's struggling, and now he's getting older now. It's about color now, you know what I'm saying? It's about placement now, instead of just you know what I'm saying? It's that EBT card ain't enough.
Right. Like, my thing is like this though. Like, if I could change anything about this street shit, we need more
resource centers. You know what I'm saying?
No, not even just that. Not even because, you know, a lot of that type of stuff right there. That takes a lot of money that a lot of us don't even really have like that.
Okay.
We need more. We need more cats like you. We need more cats like me, right? But, you know, I feel like I could do more. We need to start focusing on the youth, the kids, and stuff like that. Because you know how many of them want to learn how to do podcasts? You know how many of them want to learn how to mix and master? Yeah. But the only thing they only know is, you feel me? And the thing is, listen, though, I like the sports, but you know what I mean? I had other passions, though. I would rather learn how to play the guitar. The niggas didn't know that, though. I was more passionate, you know what I'm saying? But everyone, because I'm black, they was like, you have to. I was really fast. I was really good in sports because that's what I had to play. I feel like I can even do more. Like, I have a studio. I mix, I master. I not do photography. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like at least like maybe once a month, or, you know what I'm saying, twice a month, I could just focus on one child, or, you know what I'm saying, like, this is what you could do, and this is how you can do that. And, you know what I'm saying, you can actually do this at home and be successful at it.
It's opening opportunities, not closing no doors, and be the best you can be. No man left behind out here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we living on some be the best you can be. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody in the streets left behind. You know what I'm saying? So
Are you still in the streets?
I'm not rolling the dice right now unless I'm at a casino right now, baby. Right now, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
legal shit.
If I go roll the dice outside, man, it's fights and shit that, you know what I'm saying? We're not registered
Arguments.
boxers. There ain't no water right now. Anybody got some water at the park? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So would you have to leave the streets alone then?
Yes, you gotta understand. Everybody's intellectual part on the streets is different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course, the
like,
IQ.
yeah, like me and my group of niggas know that if you don't spend a certain amount of time in a certain amount of locations or with a certain amount of people or something like that, you're not looked at as a certain type of person. You're not on the hot sheet. You're not a documented gang member. If I ride with you right now, you on parole, you can't go to jail for riding with me. Cause I ain't hang out with a nigga in like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Nigga,
yeah,
I've been on parole for like 3 years. Nigga, I done raised my kids for like 5 other years. Nigga, I've been doing some shit in my world where, you know what I'm saying, I'm becoming a man. So when I pull up, I'm not the same person on the rap sheet to the system, but I'm the same person to the streets though. Because I'm always gonna be the same person to the streets. And if you could beat the system, I advise everybody to get off parole.
That shit was hard though. I mean, I got parole, but I ain't gonna lie though, Church. It wasn't just the easiest thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear this little jersey. I couldn't even hang out with you.
No,
We couldn't be doing this podcast. This is podcast. We know we be going to jail.
No, gangsters, no.
Just for doing stuff like this.
Literally, no.
Yeah, man, that's how messed up it was though. You feel me? But I'm asking another question though.
It's like a 10-day flash or something.
Yeah, 10-day flash for this. Just we're trying to be productive. You know? So are you spiritual, religious, or are you a non-believer?
I believe that there is a resourceful power that gives you your strength. You know what I'm saying? That I put and project into the world to keep things going. You know.
So do you pray?
Like I said, I got some deep quotes. Yeah, I got some deep quotes.
You know what? When I pray, so like, do I believe like this? Me personally though, it's like I believe in something, but I don't know what to necessarily call it. So I pray all the time. I believe God is a woman. Not me personally.
I think you sent me a DM one day on my messenger about something.
Like I do, I believe in a higher power. I don't necessarily call it Jesus, Allah, or anything like that because there's so many religions, and I don't want to necessarily tap into that. So I'm more spiritual. Like I feel good spirits, and I feel when things is bad. I feel like when things is not right. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in a higher power, though. That's for sure.
I got these Kyrie Irvings on.
I got these Kyrie Irvings. Hey, put them on the camera. So we rocking.
I got these Kyrie Irvings on.
You got Kyrie's and Jade around this head. What will be your career? What will be your dream job? I'm gonna go ahead and just roll out no sports and not rapping.
Like I was saying, growing up, I liked the BMX. I liked the bikes. I was like, before like musical and all that kind of anything about music, it was like bikes was cool for us. We used to have like the bikes with the rims with no inner tube. You know what I'm saying?
He said with no inner tube.
You know what I'm saying? Until we got the inner tubes and then we got the tires. And you know what I'm saying? We fixing the cranks and all that on the bike and all that stuff like that. But I like fashion. I like clothing and being behind the scenes and then like helping. I like helping shit like go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. If you knew one thing can happen right now, you can have your one career job right now, a career thing. For you know that for a fact, if you get this one, now I'm not saying you have to stick to it. It can branch off to other things. But if they said right now, I'm gonna give you what you want right now, whether it be acting, BMX, wherever it be. What would be your starting point? Like, what would you
want to be a creative director?
Is that right?
I want to do some creative. I'm on some creative director.
Right, like with the films or with
just with media. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, with media.
Yeah, with skits, films,
skits.
Whatever.
Just behind that camera,
commercials. Creative director.
Right. I get you.
It could be Adidas, and they need us to go up in there and design how.
The set looks and shit.
Looks and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. I signed up for college and everything, and I had my sons and everything, and I didn't get to finish. I signed up for graphics.
Oh, is that right?
3D digital graphic design.
You was feeling it?
I just couldn't. You feel me? I had to really.
Because life got to you, on some real life shit. Let's get ready to wrap this up for a second. Before we wrap it up, anything that you want to say before we get up out of here, though?
Yeah, shout out to you, Cesar Belifonte. Shout out to you, Cesar Belifonte with the podcast, and shout out to what Dago got going on in the movements, and shout out to the Gangsta Ern series. I'm gonna say, and shout out to Whack 100 and Big Cannon for putting a better major forefront and opening the door right there and letting the city know that, you know what I'm saying, we got a story too. 50 Cent could tap in, you feel me? Tyler Perry could tap in, you feel me?
All that though. What's the next one? What's the main focus after this though? Back to the music, back to the you think about doing some more
About
writing.
me right now.
Yeah, where you at
It
today?
ain't about me right now. Right now it's about Pops right now. So we got DJs been tapping in to get his music back circulating. We got his merch right now, finna get back running right now with his shirts and stuff like that, get that back popping. And then we got 2 documentaries. We got one already done that's finna be presented. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 2-hour documentary. And then we got a new documentary that's being worked on. So we have 2 documentaries. And then within those documentaries, we got the Gangsta Ern series, which is gonna be a televised series that's in the play in the works right now in the making. So it's been a lot.
Oh, you
of
about to
that,
be
you know.
busy.
It's been a lot of Whack 100 calling. It's been a lot of industry cats calling. I've been, JT the Bigger Figure. Shout out to JT the Bigger Figure. He done called my brother Lil Gangsta. It's been a whole lot of industry insights. You know what I'm saying? They bring some different kind of niggas up in here, and if it's gonna be done, it's gonna be done with respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
Right. So anyways, they dig this though, you feel what I'm saying? This is your boy Cesar Belifonte, man. You feel what I'm saying? And this is my partner, Ern Money, Ern Billions. You better earn some respect around this motherfucker, you did. Cesar Belifonte, man, you feel what I'm talking about? My boy Ern, you feel what I'm saying? And this is Say It With Your Chest, man.
I've been in it from the start. It ain't gon' bracket without me. I'm famous in the bitty, bitch like Fashion Valley. She gon' wanna buy the weed, and when she get the munchies, I take a bitch to eat a burger out at Raleigh. These niggas won't beef to me, a French poodle. Don't entertain my image, undisputed.
You don't know Ern Billions, my nigga.
I left
You don't
Dago.
even know Ern Millions.
There you
You
go.
don't know Ern Thousands, nigga.
There you go. Earn 100. You don't even know.
Like I said, I don't know him personally. You feel me? But we run in the same circles. We fuck with the same people. You feel me?
Definitely
Mass
don't.
is a brother to me. You feel me? That's
I'm 100
my day
management
one.
ENT. You know what I'm saying? I vouch for Whack right. I definitely don't. You got to get